Hi everyone, it's Roberta from Light and Peace Wellness, Abu Dhabi. Thank you for coming today to the webinar about cord cutting. What are the cords, how the cords are working, how do you know if you are having these cords, what are the signs and symptoms, exactly like we are having a disease into our body. And I will talk about the meditation that I'm going to do on 14 in here in our beautiful center in the evening, and I invite you all to join me on the 14th for the meditation I'm doing about cord cutting. First of all, let's introduce myself to you. Once again, my name is Roberta. I'm working with Light and Peace Abu Dhabi. I am a Theta Healer teacher. I am a Reiki teacher as well, and crystals as well. I love it. Look what I have in here. Goodies, a lot of goodies. I love them. As well, I'm working with access bars, with Karuna Reiki, Ho'oponopono, and a lot of others modalities. Today I'm going to talk about cords, and I'm going to explain you how are these cords are being done by us, and how we feel when we are having them. First of all, we know that there is energy. The fact that you do not see this energy, that doesn't mean that this energy doesn't exist. And I will give you an example with the energy that we are having into our space, into our house, this kind of energy. To be able to do this transmission, I need to have power, I need to have energy, correct? In the moment you are switching on the energy, you know that there is energy in the house, even though you do not know how is this actually energy working. Yeah. So everything around us, it's energy. Everything around us, it's about exchange of this energy. And even though you do not feel this energy, I will give you another example. When you are going to a place, where you are entering into a space that you literally feel good. Why you feel good? And you say, I don't know why, but I feel good. You go to a holiday and you feel that you are reborn. You don't know why you feel that, but you feel that you took more energy, you are alive, you are feeling much better than you were feeling before. Or opposite, you are interacting with a person and you feel that you are totally depleted of your energy. You feel that you are exhausted after having a discussion or being with someone. You feel like you just need some rest. Or for example, I cannot stay in a very crowded in a very crowded place, for example, like a mall. And before I started this journey as a healer, I never knew why. I was never able to stand a lot of crowds and a lot of places that they were very busy. But I knew instinctively, with my instinct, that I cannot stay into those places more than 15-20 minutes as much. You cannot stay into those places because everyone around you is coming and interacting with your energy and interacting with your aura and with your vibration, and you are able to feel the vibration of the place. First of all, you are able to feel the vibration of the people that are around you. Later on, I found out that being as an empath and being able to perceive the energies of others, you are more likely to not be able to stay so much in a public place, because in a public place there are so many energies of the people that were already into there, of the people that are thinking about the place, of the people that are in that moment in there, and so on. So yeah, we are communicating with each other through words, yes, and this is something that we are aware of it. There have been studies saying that we actually communicate, 70% of our communication is being done with non-verbal communication, yeah? So it's not only what I'm saying, it's how I look, it's how I gesticulate, it's, we are able to perceive the energies of that person as well. So 70% of that, it's non-verbal communication. But they are not saying how much of that it's the energy that we are able to feel with our aura, within our fields. There are no studies about that. The fact that we are not able to see that means that that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. They say, I just saw recently that actually we are able to see with our eyes only 0.0035% of what's happening around us. So with our eyes only, and if we are putting all our power in our eyes, actually we are able to perceive 0.035% of everything that is around us. And I was like absolutely shocked. So I was like, so basically we do not know anything. With our eyes, what we see and what we perceive is nothing from what's happening around us. And even if it's not that less, if it's not 0.035%, and even if it's 1% or 10%, it's still nothing from what's happening. We are coming into this world having a cord attached to us, correct? This is how we are coming. We are coming with a cord that is the connection between us and our mothers. And even though that cord is being cutted, most of us are still having that energetical cord still in our field. That's why I've seen people, and I worked with people, that they were energetically still attached to their mother, still attached to their parents, and they were not able to go on with their life because they were still in a very strong relationship with their mom. As well, these energies and these cords, it's the same way we have the umbilical cords, the same way we are developing cords with people in our life. And it can be your husband, it can be a good friend, it can be even with your job, because yes, we have cords with our jobs. That's why we feel so attached of a job, of something that we are doing. We are having cords, and we have these kind of attachments even in the moment you are having an addiction, for example, smoking or drinking. It's literally a cord in between us and that thing, that entity. And the more we are investing time, the more we are investing energy in this relationship that can be with your husband, can be with your child, could be with your job, or could be even by smoking, yes. This is the way you are giving power to that thing. And where is that power coming from? That power is coming from you. It's an emotional connection that we are having through these cords. And even if we do not see it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. In the moment you are working as a healer, and there are people which are having the ability of seeing and perceiving those cords of energy. These cords of energy, I've seen them being developed in any part of the body. It can be developed in the 7 major chakras. It can be developed into our hands, and it can be initiated by us, or it can be initiated by some other people. For example, I will give you an example. If you are having a cord of energy in your throat chakra, this cord of energy doesn't let us express ourselves with the people that we are having around us. It's not easy for us to communicate with some people, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of times it happened to you, that when you are around a certain person, you are like you freeze, literally. You are not able to react in any way, you know. Like you have so many things that when you are alone at home, you are by yourself, you have so many things that you are saying, I'm going to say this to this person, I'm going to say that, and if they tell me this, I'm going to say that, and so on. And then when you see them, literally you freeze and you cannot say anything. And you go back to your home and you say, why? What happened to me? Why I couldn't tell him this? Why I couldn't tell her that? Why I couldn't express everything that I wanted to tell them? So this is one of the signs that you are having cords, yeah? And this is very easy to understand, that you are having a cord in between you and that person, and that cord, it's on the throat chakra, yeah? It's very easy. It's very easy to know this. I give you an example. If you are having this kind of cords into your solar plexus chakra, which is a chakra of power, of manifesting your will, manifesting who you are having issues of manifesting who you are into your life. You are going to look for approval of people into your life, and you are going to seek for what Katie Byron is saying, very beautiful, and I'm going to mention it in here: love, approval, and appreciation. So love, approval, and appreciation means that you are having issues with your power. You cannot stand into your power. You are afraid that what's going to happen if I show who I am and how I am. You are afraid to say what you want, how you want it, and you let others to decide for you and into your name. Yeah. So this is another sign that you are having cords and you have an attachment with a situation, or you are having cords and attachments with a person. You can have, for example, as I was saying you before, that we are having cords even though we already have the umbilical cord cut when we are born and we are delivered into this world. These cords with our mother can be still very strong into our life. That's why I've seen a lot of clients that they cannot do whatever they want into their life. They are going back and asking from their parents all the time their opinion. They are seeking their approval all the time. And the dominant parent is taking in this way the control of the life of the child. For example, I can give you an example. I've seen people that they didn't want to get married because literally they didn't want to get married. They didn't want to get married not because they were afraid of commitment or because they wanted to be with someone just because of changing the Facebook on status Facebook. No. They literally didn't want to go to get married. Not all of us. We are coming into this world and we have to be married. But they wanted to get married, and they said, no, I'm going to get married because my mom wants me to get married. So this is how the cords are working. I will talk now about signs that we are having cords of attachment, and I will give you a couple of examples, and you will be able to identify if you are having this or if you ever felt this into your life. For example, let's say that you had a relationship and now you are not with that person anymore, but still you cannot stop thinking about that relationship. You cannot stop thinking about that person. You cannot stop thinking about the time that you spent together. So that means it's exactly like a cord, like a connection with that person, and you are like literally looking around and it's like, what is going on? Yes, Asharti Kotari is saying, agree, yes. I know, been there, done that, huh? And you are thinking, what is going on? I am not with that person anymore into my life. I don't have this person, we split it maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, or something like that. And I still cannot move forward. Like once a week or once, I don't know, once a day, if it's a recently split up, you are starting to think about that person. And you are like, I'm having clients and they're like, what is going on? I don't understand why I'm thinking about this person, and keep on thinking about this person. And what is funny is that I had clients which they were thinking, and they noticed this, yeah? They noticed like a pattern, yeah? And it's like, Roberta, I don't understand why I'm thinking about my ex-boyfriend Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So you immediately, you as a healer, you realize that that person is connecting to you at a certain time of the day, at a certain time of the week, of the month, and so on. So this is how this connection it's working. Unfortunately, these cords and these attachments are not all the time positive. That's why you are thinking about someone, or someone is thinking about you, and they are able to send you this energy that they are having about you, the way they are feeling in that moment. And you can start maybe to feel sad, depressed, not feeling well, not in the mood of doing anything. And I'm pretty sure that you felt that some people are just calling you, or even by calling you, or even by thinking about them, you are like, oh, I don't know, I just don't know how to explain this, but it's just, I don't feel good. I don't feel like answering to this call. I don't feel like talking with them. What is going on? I mean, they haven't done anything to me, but I just don't feel like, I don't feel like having any kind of contact, any kind of communication with them. So yes, it's nothing wrong. This is how it is. This is how we perceive the energy. That's why I said at the beginning that even if you don't see this energy, that doesn't mean that doesn't exist. You are not able to see it. Other people are able to see it, So these attachments, these cords of energy, these wires, if you want to say it like that, it's like a wire, are not all the time fed with positive, not all the time fed with love, with appreciation, with gratitude, with good feelings. It is what it is, and most of us, we are not even aware that actually we are not feeding a relationship with good intention, with good energies, with positive things. And the other one is able to perceive this energy that we put into these cords, into these wires, into these attachments. They are able to perceive it. That's why it's so important. Everyone is saying, live in the present. Live in the present moment. Be aware and pay attention to what you think, to what you say, and what you are feeling about someone when you are thinking about them. And instead of just leaving your mind and going into this busy mood of I need to do this, that, before even calling someone, just look at your phone and say, oh, I would love to with this person, to talk with this person, and I want to go out, maybe to have some nice coffee together, to talk about, I don't know, maybe a project that we want to do, but to initiate the communication from a positive way, not from a manipulation, not from oh, I need to call this, oh, let me call this, let me call that. And then when you are calling them, you are already thinking, oh, I need to pick up the kids from the school, and I need to cook, and I need to go to the supermarket, and so on. This is what we are sending to the other one. Exactly what we feel and what we think, this is what we are sending to that person. And if you think that they cannot perceive it, no, they can. And as I said to you, it's like, you have people that, for example, they are calling you and you're like, I don't want to talk with this person, because every time I'm talking with this person, that's why I said live in the present moment, see what's happening in your life. Every time I'm talking with them, and I had this situation as well, every time I'm talking with them, after I'm closing the phone, I'm starting to fight with my husband, I'm starting to fight with my children, and I just don't want to talk with them. I noticed that this pattern, it's happening. So again, see, it's like we don't see these cords, we don't see this energy that we are exchanging with the others. That doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. It's happening because every time you talk with this person, you are going to have a fight into your house. Just giving you small little example from our everyday life and how are these cords actually working and what is happening, yeah? Another sign that you are having cord attachment is when you, again, about being present in your life, when you are not present in your life. When you are all the time thinking about what happened in a relationship, about the latest discussion that you were having with that person. And you start to think, okay, what I've told them and what they've told me and what happened and how was the last time. And so what is happening, you are automatically connecting immediately, you are going back to the past. Yeah, you go back to what happened. So instead of being present in the moment and living your life and having power to live what's happening now in here, you are giving your power away and you are connecting and you go back to what happened. You are feeding that situation, you are feeding what happened, that event into your life, and you are not present into this moment. Yeah, I hope makes sense what I'm saying. You do not live into here. You do not live your life and enjoying a coffee, enjoying going out. Instead of going out and living and hearing the birds singing, or literally taking a breath and how it's a breath feeling into your lungs and into yourself, you are walking on the street and you are thinking about 10 years ago relationship or 5 years ago relationship or your previous husband and so on. Another sign that you are having cords of attachment is when you are living the same argument, the same discussion that you were having maybe again 10 years ago or 5 years ago or last week and so on. And you are starting to build on the same scenarios and on the same thing that happened, and you are building on it, yeah? You're saying, oh, if I would say that, oh, what if he will say that, and what if I would say that, and how will be if it will be like that? So you are going back, you are being pulled, you are being wired in something that happened before into your, in your life. And you are not having the power to live now in this moment and to do your life the way you want it now. It's a cord that is pulling you back to what you were before. And what you were before, you were before. It's done. We cannot change it. But what we can change is how we are looking at what happened. And that's why we are doing these cords meditations and cutting cords meditation and attachments, or pulling or clearing them the way you want it to be called, and being able to live in the present moment and having the energy of living into now, not being connected and being wired of someone that you were 10 or 5 years ago or last week and so on. Another sign and symptoms that you are having cords of attachments is that even years and years already passed since you already split about that person is keep on coming back into your life in a way or another. You meet with them with common friends, maybe you go in a place and you are meeting with them, and they are still keep on coming and coming back into your life. And you wonder, why I'm keep on meeting this person? I already broke up with them, I don't know, years back. We already finished the relationship, and still they are still coming into my life. Is again because this relationship, these cords that you develop through the time, they were never cleared, they were never cleaned, they were never fed with positive energy, and they were never cut it. So if this is not happening and you don't do it with a meditation or with an intention, those people are keep on coming back into your life. So in a meditation, this is one of the things that it's happening. You are cutting the cords, you are cutting the relationship, and you are able to move forward from what it was into your past. Another one is that another sign that you're having cords of attachments is when you do not have a relationship. You are not able to have someone new into your life. When you are not able to start a new relationship, you are not able, for example, let's not talk only about the relationship, you are not able to find another job, you are still thinking about your previous job maybe. As I said, it can be cords of attachments with a job. So it can be from a job as well. You are not, the reason why you cannot find maybe another job, or you cannot find a better job, or call it, it's because maybe you are still attached to your previous job and you think that that job was perfect for you and you want to go back and that was the best thing that could happen to you and you don't know why they kick you out and so on. So you are keep on feeding and feeding and feeding that thing that was into your past, instead of focusing on what is it now and what you can manifest for the future. Okay. Another sign, it can be when you are having imaginary discussions with someone, with your boss, because yeah, we can have cords of attachment with our boss, with our colleagues. You will having this imaginary discussion in between you and your previous husband, between you and your ex-friend, between you and your roommates, between you and your mom, and so on. And you think how it was it, and how I would say that, and how I would do that, and how I would change the things into my life. So yeah, these are another one. Another sign is that when we are having constant dreams with someone that is not in our life anymore. And again, you are thinking, why am I dreaming with this person? I am not with them anymore since I don't know how many years, and still I'm having dreams and dreams and dreams with them. I mean, why? So it is a way of actually it is a way of your subconscious mind to tell you that, hey, that relationship is not solved. That relationship is not done. You didn't finish it. Maybe you finish it in just a verbal way, or maybe even not even that. Maybe they refuse any kind of contact with you, maybe they block you on WhatsApp, maybe whatever it's happening. So that relationship, you need to break it, you need to split it, you need to say finished, not only in a verbal way, you need to say it in an energetically way. And that's why it is so important that you do these meditations of cords cutting, pulling cords, clearing the energies that are in between, and that's why they are actually working, and they are life-changing. Because after this meditation, I had people that they were calling me, they were texting me and telling me, hey, you cannot imagine, I feel so much lighter. It's like 200 kilos of weight that I don't feel them on my shoulders anymore. Hey, I'm not thinking about my ex-husband anymore. Actually, I'm able to look myself into the mirror and to say, oh, actually, I look pretty good. I actually look very good. I will go out, I will put my best dress, and I will go out with the girls, and I'm going to enjoy the evening, and why not? Maybe I'm going to meet someone. Um, Another way of knowing if you are having these cords attachments is that you literally feel drained. You feel that you don't have any kind of power, you are powerless, you have no energy, and you feel drained. Because, as I said, if we are having these cords of energies with 10 or 20 people in our life, maybe we are smoking as well, or we are having a job that we are staying in that job 10 or 12 hours a day. These cords are energy exchange, yeah? So, if you are staying with a job 10 hours a day, imagine how much energy you are putting into that. You are feeding everything that you are having, and you are giving your energy to the job. You come home, and instead of actually living your life and so on, you start again, maybe let me check my email, let me work a little bit more, and so on. So it's obviously that you are having an attachment, you are having a strong cord in between you and your job. It's nothing wrong. We all want our job to be there. We want a secure job and so on. But in this moment we are doing this cord clearing. We are clearing the energy. We are clearing the energy in between you and your job. So it is a two-way. It's not only from me giving, it's receiving as well, positive energy. It is healing the energy that is going through. So what you receive in exchange is not negative, it's not feeling like heaviness on you, it's not an attachment. You don't feel like I cannot live, I cannot be without this. What I want to say is that I got this question many times. What's happening if I'm cutting the cords? I do not want to split from my husband. I do not want to split from my mom. I don't want to have them disappear from my life. I don't want to split with my friends. I don't want to lose my job. I want to say that this is not happening. Yeah, this is not happening. When you cut a cord, when you pull a cord, when you clean the cord, it's like literally doing an energetic shower and feeding that cord instead of being fed again with possessivity, with fear of losing the job, with fear of losing the husband, with I don't know what's going to be a relationship with me and my mom. I do not want to fight with her anymore. So instead of having all of this heavy energy on you, what is happening through these kind of meditations, we are clearing these cords. And the way I'm doing it, I like to do it in a different way. I know that there are a lot of techniques out there, but again, each and single one of us is having its own. The way I like to do it is a little bit combining the things and do it in a way. So I will talk now a little bit about the meditation that I'm going to hold on the 14th in the evening from 7 to 8 in Light and Peace Wellness. I will take you to a Theta brainwaves through a meditation, because in the Theta brainwaves is the easiest way. We are changing programs, we are changing beliefs, and we are able to change these beliefs, these draining energies, these cords with a positive one. Yeah. Once I'm taking you into these Theta brainwaves, I will be able to release and to clear these cords as well. I like to do it with Reiki, and I have my technique of doing it and cutting cords with Reiki, and each and single one of you that is going to come on the 14th, I'm going to do this personally on your physical body, because there is a way to do this on your physical body and cutting the cords with Reiki on your physical body. So each and single one of you that is coming on the event, I'm going to do that. not only the meditation where I'm taking you and clearing these cords, and as well the master of all of this, which is Archangel Michael, that I'm going to invoke, ascendant masters that we are going to work and we are going to invoke in the meditation, because yes, Archangel Michael is working, it's helping. And it is another technique that I'm going to use. It's from Karuna Reiki. It is a symbol that I love a lot, that I'm working with this symbol each and single day of my life, and that it's called Rama. It is the symbol that is opening literally the paths. It's opening our way. It's opening everything for us. I'm going to work on that on each and single one of you, to open the life, to open the opportunities for you, to open the roads that maybe until now they were stuck. And not only that, not only into the future, but only as well into the past, to clear whatever it was in there using this symbol from Karuna Reiki. That I personally love it, and I work with it a lot, to clear the past as well, and to clear in such a way that we send healing to the past. We send healing to you when you're in the mother wound, and this is another Theta healing technique that I love to do it, and I'm doing it for my clients. And to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to work on our field in such a way that we understand why we attracted a certain type of people in our life, why those people were in our life in that moment, and what they were trying to teach us, what they were trying to show to us, what were the lessons that they came into our life for us to be able to learn and to master. And in this way, to make us conscious about events that happen into our life. So in the moment you are working on your past and you are asking help, it's like I'm getting all the time this question: what do you mean to heal my past? It means that you send energy into your past through a meditation, working with the archangel, angels, and so on. You can do it with other techniques as well, like with candles and so on. And means that you are able to learn the lessons, you are able to understand why you had those things into your life, why you attracted those situations. And in that moment, you are able to look at person in your life, at situation that happened, and you are saying, okay, God, I know. Thank you so much for showing that. Thank you so much for being awareness of why I attract that into my life. And you will be able to look at a person with different eyes, if I can say like that, yeah? Look at them and not feeling hate, not feeling resentment, not feeling pain, but looking at them at someone that changed literally your life. Because if they wouldn't be into your life, you will maybe still be in the same type of relationship. You will maybe feel the same, the way you were feeling with them. You will attract someone else into your life, but then you will feel exactly the same. You will feel that you are going to be abandoned. You are scared of being abandoned. Because you are having a lesson that you haven't learned. When you know that you learned a lesson, it's when you are able to look at what happened and you are able to look at a person and give them a hug and say, thank you. Thank you for everything you showed me. Thank you for everything you teach me. Thank you for being into my life. Yes, it was painful, it was hard, but I am who I am now because of what happened before. So, yep, Most probably we will use crystals as well, because they are one of my favorites. We can use crystals as well on your body during the meditation. We can do a Reiki shower as well at the end, so I will charge you all with a lot of positive vibes, a lot of energies. And thank you very much for watching this. I hope I answered some of your doubts, some of your questions that you're having, why you feel the way you feel, what are these cords, how they manifest into your life, what we can do actually to get rid of them, to clear them, to clean them, to purify them, to make them to work for us and not against us. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment down. I will answer to you. You can reach out into Light and Peace Wellness as well, with an email, with a WhatsApp, with any field you feel like. And I hope this was beneficial for you. Thank you very much for watching me. Please give a like, give a subscribe to our page. We are having a lot of new meditations, cooking a lot of things in the background for you in the very near future. And I send you a lot of love, and live here in this moment. Live now and start to ask yourself, why do I feel this? Why do I think like this? Why is this happening to me? It's like, this means, like, because you hear everywhere, like, what is this meaning in the present? What is this? What is this? What is that? Start to understand from the smallest thing into that is happening into your life, why someone is pissing you off. From the fact that maybe you do not find a parking spot where you wanna go, from the fact that you are having a fight with someone. Just look a little bit behind, be an observator of your own life. This helped me a lot. Like, this is literally helping me a lot, and this is what I'm trying to teach each single client of mine. Don't go into the situation, don't jump, don't live with all that passion, with all of those things, with your mind, with your ego, with everything you are having into that thing. Step a little bit outside. Step outside and look at what's happening into your life, like you are looking at a theater, like you are looking at a movie, that you are not part of that. And this is not being attached, not having a cord of that thing that is taking you all the energies possible, you know. When you are in that fight, or you are in that resentment or anger or whatever you are feeling, it's like, this is a cord again. This is an energy that you are feeling, and you are feeding the person, you are feeding the situation, you are feeding what's happening, instead of putting that energy into you and bring the power to you and to your hands. You are giving your energy away. And then we are wondering, why do I feel so exhausted? Why I don't have power to do anything into my life? Why I feel that is like I feel so drained? Why? It's like, don't go so much into it. Don't make it in such a personal way. Don't go with everything that you are having and what's happening. Thank you so much for watching this. Again, I invite you in Light and Peace. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. I can personally answer you or any healer from our center. And I'm waiting for you on the 14th from 7 to 8 to do this beautiful meditation. Cords cutting, attachments, healing relationship in our life. I will pick up on your energy into that day. We can work on the relationship with your parents. We can work on the relationship with your with a partner, with a situation, and do cords cut, pulling, clearing, whatever it's going to be necessarily, whatever I feel and I'm going to be guided to do for you. because it's a lot of guidance work that I'm doing. I'm stepping out into your aura, into your field, and I'm feeling what I need for you to give you, to help you out. Thanks a lot one more time, and have a wonderful evening and a wonderful afternoon.